Hello， 大家好，我是 Tara 梦。今天呢，我们来学习发展汉语初级综合1第2单元。你是哪国人 ？Hello, I'm Tara Meng. Today we are going to learn Developing Chinese Elementary Comprehensive Course and Unit 2. Which country are you from? Okay, Part 1. Phonetics. 现在呢，我们来学习语音部分。我们将呢先把语音的知识点给大家讲解一遍。Now we are going to learn phonetic notes, and I need to teach you the notes about the phonetic today, initials and finals. Part 2. 然后呢，我们先来学习7个声母。7 initials. Okay, the first one, zh, zh. You need your top of your tongue here and put into the end of your mouth here. Zh, zh. The second one, ch, ch. Only air flew from your mouth without sound. Ch, ch. You also can see here is a signal here on the top, on the right top, right? So it's different from zh. Okay, I read again. The first one, zh, zh. The second one, ch, ch. The third one, sh, sh. The last one, r, r. Okay, you need to remember all 4 initials need the top of your tongue inside and into the end of your mouth, in the end. And I read again the fourth, zh, ch, sh, r. Repeat, zh, ch, sh, r. Okay. The next 3. These 3 you need to use your tongue in front, just behind your teeth, like the first one, z, see, z, z. Your tongue here, like this, z, s, s. Repeat, z, s, s. Okay, next, finals. The first one, wa. The second, wo. The third one, y. Next, we. Next, one. Next, win. Wang. Wong. Okay, I'll repeat again. Wa, wo, y, wei, wan, win, wang, wong. See, every final and it has u in the front, so you need to pronounce u first and the second, a, wa, wa, like this, wo, and y. Okay, next. The next we should learn the neutral tone. And 汉语里有一些音节不带声调，念得很轻很短，拼写时不标调号。 The neutral tone is pronounced lightly and briefly without any stress. 这样的音节呢叫轻音 and is indicated in pinyin by the absence of any tone mark about the syllable. For example, 爸爸爸爸爸爸妈妈妈妈妈妈。例如爸爸爸爸。And the second one is like lightly and briefly without any stress. 爸爸爸爸爸爸妈妈妈妈 like this. Okay, let's practice the phonetic exercise here. First, listen, read, and discriminate the sounds. The first one, first, zh, ch, zh, ch. Okay, zh, ch, sorry, ch, 追，吹，周，抽，军，春，中，冲。Okay, you need to practice one by one. I mean, you need to practice every day, maybe 3 times, and you will feel that it's like basic pronunciation, and after maybe hundreds times, and you will know how to pronounce it perfect. Maybe. But as a native speaker, I think sometimes it's also difficult for us. And the second, z, s, zu, cu, zai, cai, zui, cui. Repeat. Zui, cui, zun, cun, zuan, chuan. And third, z, zh. See, totally different. And you need to know the tongue. Z, zh, z, zh. And here, z, zh, zu, zhu, zai, zhai, zao, zhao. Different. I repeat it. Zao, zhao, z, zhao, zhen, zhen. Okay, and let's practice the second one, practice and full tones. I will read the first part on the left. 扎，炸，炸，炸，遮，折，褶，这，摘，摘，摘，摘。Okay, I will read again. 扎，炸，炸，炸，遮，折，褶，这，摘，摘，摘，摘。Okay, and next page 10, yeah, page 10 on the top. Let's read and see. The first line, 猜，才，采，菜，餐，蚕，惨，灿，催，璀，翠，丝，词，此，次。I also read the left side. Okay, maybe here. here. Let's read again. 如辱入人忍任饶扰绕嚷嚷嚷让 After class, you really need to repeat and practice. And different tones mean maybe different meaning. And you need to pronounce it directly and correctly. Okay, let's learn the part 2 test. The first one, test 1. 好的，现在我们来学习一下呢课文部分。课文呢，首先我们来学习一下生词部分。The vocabulary, Chinese character, a phrase. And the first one, let's look at pinyin first. Okay? 早上 and see the characters 早上 and then the meaning morning, early morning 早上 Could you remember how to say nice and good in Chinese? Think about it. Yes, 好 So when we say good morning in Chinese, we can say 早上好 Okay, the second one, the name 崔浩 name of a South Korean student. Okay, the test 崔浩 says 早上好 and Martin says 早上好 Remember, good morning in Chinese, we say 早上好 Could you remember? Okay, nice. Very good. The vocabulary. The first one is very important. Look at pinyin first. The first one is a verb. 是 It means be. So whatever you say singular or we or two persons, and then we all use the only one be 是 the verb 是 and second one 哪 means which what 哪国the third one 国 country, state, nation. Okay, let's repeat again. 是 means be. 哪 means which, what. 国 means country, state, nation. Okay, next. Wow, so many characters here. Okay, the fourth 人 means people, human being. Pronounced like 人 One more 人 Next 我 I, me means I, me. The next 呢 means used at the end of an interrogative, right? A sentence. So when we ask and you, and we can say 你呢 你 means you, right? We learned in last lesson. And the next 他 he or him. So now we learn I 我 你 you and 他 means he or him. He or him. So try to remember these. And when we say the singular you, just 你, and more than one person, we say 你们. So the same like 我们, I and other persons, right? And 他们means they or them, they or them. And next, some countries' name, some nations: United States, USA, 美国, and we just learned 国, country, state, nation, 国, 美国. Next, 韩国, South Korea, 韩国, 日本, Japan. Okay, next, a little bit longer text. The first sentence, 你是哪国人? 你是哪国人? And 我是美国人，你呢？我是美国人，你呢？ So I can translate the first one, where are you from? Right? And I'm from America. Also, we can say, I'm an American. And you? 你呢? And you? 你呢? And he says, 我是韩国人，我是韩国人。And then, what about him? 他呢？他呢？ And he says, 他是日本人，他是日本人。He is Japanese. He is a Japanese. Okay, let's read one more time. 你是哪国人? Where are you from? 我是美国人. I'm an American. What about you? 你呢? Or and you? 我是韩国人. I'm a Korean. I'm from South Korea. Okay. What about him? 他呢? Then, 他是日本人。他是日本人。Okay, let's learn next numbers again. So we learned 1, 2, and 8, and 5, right? And 10, 10. So next, let's learn 3, 3, 4, 4, and 10, 10. And see the postures here. 3, 4, 10. Okay, sorry. Let's go on, continue. Yes, and now I will translate. I will want to explain comprehensive notes like now we learn about 在这里呢，用在省略疑问句中。is here used in an abbreviated yes, interrogative sentence. Abbreviative interrogative sentence where the question can be deduced from the context. For example, so when I say I'm Chinese and you, then we can say we can put 呢 in the end of the sentence, the question sentence, where the question can be deduced from the text, right? I'm from South Korea. What about you? In Chinese, 我是 韩国人 equals to 我是韩国人，你是哪国人？我是韩国人，你是哪国人？ Okay, let's learn the supplementary vocabulary here about countries and human, like Chinese people, German people, 中国. So I will read from China. 中国，中国人，德国，德国人，英国，英国人。Is it too fast? Okay, slow down. 印度，印度人，意大利，意大利人，法国，法国人，泰国，泰国人。OK， 中国，中国人。Try to remember all these vocabulary. That's very useful. And next, in-class activities. So we don't have that environment, then we pass it. And ask each other questions you need to practice by yourself. Okay, next. Comprehensive exercise. You know, learning languages, you need I want to say, don't be lazy. Practice as much as you can. And that's very important. So after class, I want you to do the practice. And if you have some problems, you can send me email. I will put my email address here again. Here. Can you see it? Yes, that's my email address, and I would like to help you to check your answers. That's my responsibility. Okay, the last part 3, writing Chinese characters. Also very important because this book is comprehensive. Sorry, I feel thirsty. And we learn the phonetic, and we also learn the vocabulary test, and then we need to learn how to write Chinese character. And also basic strokes. The first one, 点, 点, very small. Very small, yeah. 点. And examples like 6. Yeah, 6, we put 点 first. And second one, 横折, 横折. And examples, I just read, 口, 口, mouse. 日, 日, sun. And 五, yes, we learned 五. And the third one, 竖折, 竖折, like 山, mountain, mountain, 山, 山. And 撇折, 撇折. Me. Sorry, it's a big mistake. I don't know how to say, maybe surface, right? But we also use this one, put, we call m. Just put in the end of the question sentence, m. This is 撇折. Okay, Stroke order. Stroke order rules. We need to write from top to bottom. From top to bottom, like 3, 3. We need to write the first and the second and the last from top to bottom. And then we need to write from the left to right. From left to right. Do you still remember the last stroke orders, stroke rules from last lesson? Let's review it. Yes, last lesson here. 横 precedes 竖. You need to remember because 2 rules every class, every lesson, and it's not that many, it's not so many, so you need to remember. But we also have exceptions. Yes, after stroke order and rules, let's write the following Chinese characters in workbook. I don't know if you have the workbook now or you make it by yourself, but try to copy the characters from the book. Like the first one, Liu, we need to write 点 first, and 口, the second one, 口, 日, 午, 山, 三, 人. And here, the last one, classroom expressions. Classroom expressions. When I say follow me, or read after me, in Chinese, how to say? We say 跟我读, 跟我读. And second one, read the text aloud. Read the text aloud. In Chinese, we say 念课文, 念课文. Okay. I hope you enjoy this class, and we can meet in the next class. See you next time. Bye bye.